be the same team that played at Lord's?
Yeah, I think you are from England team. You will only find out tomorrow.
Fair enough.
You have to wait.
Fair enough.
Yes. Fair to say though, Misbah, you're happy with the balance of the side, the three left armers playing them all together. That obviously worked well for you.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a lot of debate that we got all three left armers in the side, but if you look at the England attack, they have all four right-handers. So the only thing you just look when you pick the team that you pick your best bowlers, and we thought in the last game that those were the three best seamers which we had. So we're happy with that.
But can we ask you how Yasir Shah, is it together he was hit on the shoulder while batting in the nets yesterday?
That was a wicket call for him. He's all right. No worries.
Did he go to hospital or have a scan or something?
That was only precautionary. So he's okay. The scan is okay.
Well, the owner of a white transit van parked on car park 3 near the substations and registration MV06TUH. Please return to the vehicle. It's in danger of being towed away immediately. Thank you.
For a moment it must have been a bit of a concern to see your main spin bowler.
Yeah, it was, but after the scan, I think he's okay. So no worries.
Alexander, Misbah, obviously incredible celebrations at Lord's and a terrific win. But 2 years ago, India came here and MS Dhoni's side won at Lord's, and similar scenes, great celebrations, but it perhaps felt like mission accomplished for them, and the rest of the series went downhill. How are you guarding against that kind of mentality? How do you keep your players, in the series, as it were?
I think we know that. I mean, there is no disrespect for the opposition. We know that they are a fine team, and we know their strengths. And obviously, that is a concern for us. That's a bigger challenge for us in the coming game. Regarding celebrations, I think it was nothing to do with the England team. It was only a gesture for those we work with. We know we always respect opposition, and we don't want to do any sort of celebrations to just really do something for opposition. And I think we fully respect opposition. We know their strengths, and we have to really work hard. We know that inside. We have to really work hard in the next all 3 test matches, and we're ready for that.
And Old Trafford is a ground that has a good record for spin bowlers. You must, having seen Yasir Shah do so well at Lord's on a surface that perhaps wasn't spinning very much, you must be pretty excited about seeing him out here.
Yeah, obviously it doesn't matter which ground we are playing. If a bowler is really good, he can really produce results at any ground. I mean, Lord's, you especially don't associate with spinners, but I think he bowled beautifully, and he just took those wickets for us. So as a bowling unit, I think we need to really bowl well as a bowling unit. Not only Yasir Shah, I think all 4 bowlers, they need to really step up and bowl in good lines and build pressure and get wickets.
When it comes to playing against a high quality spin, if a batsman is struggling, do you think it's possible within a couple of days practice in order to combat that? Do you think England's batsmen will be able to play the spin a lot better in this test match?
That could happen. I mean, it's all about how you apply yourself in the coming game, and you just can overcome what mistakes you did in the previous tests. But obviously, every game is a new game. This wicket will be different from the previous one, so you have to adjust according to those conditions, and that could sometimes be a challenge for you when you're a little down and you're short in confidence. But at the same time, as international players, quality players, I mean, you can do that. So we have to be ready for that. If they really play well, Yasir Shah, we should be having other plans.
Misbah, are you in any way concerned about your opening batsman?
I think that could happen when you're playing in conditions where it's difficult to face the new ball. You don't have to be impatient. You just have to give them confidence and back them. I mean, it's bound to happen sometimes in these sort of conditions that your top order can struggle. But the important thing is that you got to believe that they can deliver, and that's the only way.
Misbah, England are considering maybe playing two spinners in this game. The way you managed to play the England attack with two spinners in the UAE, would you be quite content if they went with two spinners?
It depends. I mean, you just wait what sort of bowling attack they play, and then you just execute your plans. I mean, it's totally up to the situation when you really go in and just see how the bowlers are bowling, and you cannot really make plans before. I mean, you don't know what sort of bowling attack they are going to just put in this test match. But obviously, if we have two spinners, then we really have to play well like we did in UAE. And at the same time, I mean, you can't just take them lightly. Adil just got 5 wickets against us in the first test match there in UAE. So whoever is playing, you have to give them respect and you have to just treat it like that.
Yes,
Misbah, यासर के मुतालिक पूछना
नहीं उर्दू के questions पर Alexander. Misbah, during the Lord's Test, Moeen Ali said in a press conference that there are times when he doesn't know how to bowl to you, in particular, yourself. What is it about his bowling that you quite enjoy?
I mean, he was bowling what he used to do to everyone, but it's sometimes that I back my ability, to just attack spinner, use my sweeps and conventional sweeps. So that paid off in the first inning. So that is what you are there sometimes. It's a match in between the ball and the bat, and sometimes you just won the battle, and sometimes the ball won a battle. And in second inning, he got me out. So I mean, he was bowling okay, but at that time, I took my chances, and that just paid off.
Could you just remind us of the situation with Mohamed Hafiz and his bowling? Is he due to be tested? But obviously, if he could bowl, it would be a big help to your team, wouldn't it? Is he being tested, or what's the situation?
No, he's just now really preparing himself for that. Maybe just looking forward for that, because that could really give us a big advantage if we have Hafiz in our side, especially when opposition have almost 4 or 5 left-handers in their batting lineup. So we'll be really working on that.
Is it possible he could be tested between this test and the next test? There's a little bit of a gap, isn't there? Is it possible?
We are just thinking about that, and let's see, actually, because he could not really work on that because of his injury, and now he started working on that. So let's see, he needs time to just get ready before he will be tested.
Does he feel confident that he would pass the test now?
I think he's okay, because he understands what was wrong, and he was working hard before. But then he got the injury, and then he could not really prepare himself for that. But now he's working on that.
Nick?
with Ben Stokes back in the England team, we expect England to be a lot more aggressive tonight.
Ben Stokes can give a lot of strength to England side. I mean, he really played some good knocks in the previous games, in the previous 2 series. So obviously we have to be ready for that challenge, and Yasser knows that. So let's see. I mean, you decide when you're really facing a position, what they just come up with and how to respond.
Thank you, gentlemen. Now the National Press. Come forward.
That would be a coincidence, wouldn't it?
साकिब फ्रॉम समर टीवी। मिसबाह, यासिर के मुतालिक ही क्वेश्चन था कि उसकी जो इंजरी है क्या वो इतनी है कि उसको मैच से अगले मैच में रेस्ट दिया जाए, या फिर आज प्रैक्टिस में भी है, शामिल है वो?
बिल्कुल ठीक है, सिर्फ एक ब्रूज था, ये बॉल लगी है इसको। रिगार्डिंग स्कैन बिल्कुल ठीक है, कोई हड्डी उसकी बिल्कुल ठीक है। आई थिंक इज ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम।
मिसबा, वन अप सीरीज में जाने से टीम को रिलीफ मिलता है या टीम फिर प्रेशर में आ जाती है कि अभी 3 टेस्ट मैचेस बाकी?
आई थिंक एज ए टीम हमारे लिए बेहतर है कि हम थोड़ा प्रेशर लें इस चीज़ का, क्योंकि जो प्रेशर लेंगे तो फिर ही हम अगले मैच को प्रॉपर तरीके से और ज़्यादा फोकस के साथ खेलेंगे। और यही मेरे ख्याल में टीम टॉक भी यही रही है कि इंग्लैंड अब जो है वो और ज़्यादा हार्ड क्रिकेट खेलने की कोशिश करेगा और ओवरकम करने की कोशिश करेगा जो खामियां उनको नज़र आएंगी। और थोड़ी सी उनकी टीम स्ट्रेंथन भी हुई है, ज़ाहिर है उनके एक मेन ऑलराउंडर वापस आए और मेन बॉलर वापस आए, तो हमें और ज़्यादा मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी इस टेस्ट मैच में। ऑब्वियसली जो हमारी वीकनेसेस रही हैं थोड़ी बहुत, उनको हमें ख़त्म करना होगा इस टेस्ट मैच।
इसमें जो लॉर्ड्स में सेलिब्रेशन का स्टाइल था वो वैसी सेलिब्रेशन होगी या वो फिर एक ही मैच के लिए थी, वो ख़त्म हो गई?
मेरे ख्याल में देखेंगे, वो सिर्फ एक मेरे ख्याल में जेस्चर था जो कि जो भी एफर्ट्स की ट्रेनर्स ने हमारे साथ उसको अप्रिशिएट करने के लिए। लेट्स सी, मेरे ख्याल में वो एक मैसेज हमने दे दिया हुआ है। अब ज़रूरी नहीं है कि हर मैच में वैसी सेलिब्रेशन हो।
अच्छा, इंग्लैंड 2 स्पिनर्स को कंसीडर कर रहा है, पाकिस्तान भी सोच रहा है कि पिच देखिए आप?
हाँ जी, पिच अच्छा है मेरे ख्याल में, अच्छा हार्ड पिच लग रहा है, इतना को मॉइस्चर नज़र नहीं आ रहा है। मेरे ख्याल में पेस और बाउंस होगा, लेटर ऑन स्पिन भी होगा, बट आई थिंक स्टिल जो अभी तक लग रहा है उसमें तो यही है कि पेसर्स के लिए भी हेल्प होगी यहाँ पर, तो वो फिर बिल्कुल ही आप जो है एक साइड पर नहीं जा सकते। लेट्स सी फाइनल लुक क्या आती है पिच की।
थैंक यू जी।